Alright, welcome back, guys. I am literally on the other side. And we're in hell. Going to... Hang on real quick, I gotta do something with my, check my videos. And make sure I haven't gone over on time. Oh, I have no idea what's going on there. I guess I've recorded some extras or something. I don't know how long any of these are. Anyways, I was checking on my recordings to see how many episodes that I've got piled up. And it looks like a lot, actually. And some of them might be like half an episode of one and then partial episode of another, which is bad because it means that I messed up on my recording, putting gaps with fraps. Putting gaps with fraps. I didn't mean to accidentally rhyme, I'm sorry. So yes, let me see what I got going on. Over this way, and I'm not really sure that this mob trap was done as best it could have been. I tried to do it as best I could, but I don't think that it came out right, because it seems like it's a little bit slow, but it does work as far as the whole spawning stuff and killing it goes. It works very well. See, there's... the lava keeps them from spawning, so... While I'm doing that, and waiting for that to go away, I'm going to make a little bookshelf room where I can do research. This really might as well not be here, but I'm just gonna pretend it's not and ignore it. Alright, they should be spawned now, so 2, 3, 4, 5, perfect. 2, 3, 4, 5, and one more right here and right here. And finally the enchantment table. Okay, so now I've got my enchantment table, and it's time to get me some experience. Mash this button here. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. I hate it when I do that. So now I gotta wait here, and we're waiting, and there it goes. Okay, let's see what I got on my first batch. I hate you guys so much, I'm gonna smash you with pistons. Crushy crush. And now what I'm shooting for is, I really need, the soul-stealing enchantment, and I also would like to see looting. Everything else is pretty much optional, but, so I gained a couple of levels off that. It takes me a while to build up all the experience that I would like to have, but, what I'm probably going to go ahead and do is, what I said I was going to do before, which is set up a thom lab down here, where I can, basically just use the blaze rods to fuel everything I need to do, and also to power my arcane furnaces, or thaumium furnaces, or whatever they're called. I think it's arcane furnace. And yeah, having infinite fuel for the furnace is going to be a plus. Infinite fuel is infinite. Let's see how much we got here now. Progress is slow. Let me see. While those are being crushed, I'm going to check on my research, see how I might be able to fare here. What did we get? We got knockback and smite. That's about the most useless thing I could possibly imagine. Okay. And I didn't bring materials to make more swords. That's awesome. Okay, so, well, that was really dumb of me. Completely retarded. Alright, we're gonna do one more batch of these guys. And, then I'm going to go back and I'm going to get a whole mess of wood so that I can just crank out a bazillion wooden swords. I think I might end up doing this off camera because it's going to be really dull watching me kill blazes over and over and over. I don't know. So far I've I don't know, I did a ton of stuff off camera and I felt bad about it. Even though it was really, really dull and I wouldn't have wanted to watch it, but nice try. Yeah, basically, I'm just going to be sitting here killing ghasts over and over, or not ghasts, blazes. But I'm just going to be killing them over and over again, and farming experience to try and enchant what I'm trying to enchant. Which is mainly the soul steel one. I'd like to have looting, but you know, if it doesn't happen, I don't really care. It's cool though. So I'm gonna get some wood, gonna enchant some crap, and in the process I'll be farming mad amounts of blaze rods, which would be cool. But I think honestly the best thing to do here would actually be to create a thaumic or occultic enchanter. But to do that I'm gonna need a brain in a jar, so I'm gonna need the enchantment before I can get the infrastructure. Sometimes I hate infrastructure, I really do. It makes things really complicated, or it puts large delays in your tech level. So this is no exception. But it's interesting that his tech level is founded. His tech level's foundation is based on Minecraft mechanics, the enchantment, which is weird. It's unusual for any mod. Okay, so I am going to need an infuser. I'm probably going to go ahead and just make another one, along with another thaumium crucible. So we'll go ahead and take 7 for the crucible, 2 for the thaumium, another eye, another redstone. We're going to need 3 crystals, 4 actually, 2 of which are for thaumium, and 2 of which are for the infusers. Then I'm going to need 4 more iron, and then 2 more iron, so 6 more iron for the infusers, and one of which is going to use 3 stone and 1 stone slab, which I'll need 2 of, and the other which is going to need obsidian, which I'm going to need 5 of, so I'm going to have to make more. Alrighty, gonna crack down on this obsidian, make pretty much, I'm just making extra of everything right now because I want to have a fully functional lab up here in the overworld for whatever I need to do at the time, but I also want a fully functional lab down there so that I'm able to utilize this farm to the fullest. And eventually I'd like to set up a portal system, would be really convenient, but let me see what else I would like to have before I get started. I'm going to need 2 arcane furnaces, and I'm going to need some arcane bellows, but I don't have a whole lot of leather. I think I need, what, 4? Let's see what the recipe is. No, you only need 1. That's pretty awesome. Okay, but I need 3 for my goggles of revealing as well. What is the difference between these goggles of revealing? I don't know, it's kind of peculiar, but every once in a while NEI likes to put recipes in twice. In this case it put it in 3 times. Very confusing. Okay, so enchanted wood is what I need the most of, and also vaporous crystals and iron. In this case, I think I'll be needing the thaumium furnace, or the arcane furnace that goes underneath the crucible, and the arcane furnace is going to need 3 bellows, because one is going to be a pipe going into it, so I'm going to need some conduit, and that means I'm going to need, what is it, a block of iron? Block of iron you gotta have just to make an arcane furnace, so I'm going to need 9 and 9. Means I'm going to need a couple more fire crystals. Pull out 2 here, and I'm going to need a couple of actual furnaces. Here we go. Let me see if I can get this done up here, but I don't have a whole lot of confidence that I will, because I don't know, that tank looks like it's filled with mostly tanked. So I might not be able to do this, but I'm going to try. Nope, didn't have enough. Let me go get some saplings, because that's what I've been burning. And I'm going to go ahead and get 2. I'm going to go ahead and get 2 of kind of everything, really. Everything that I'm trying to make here. We'll go ahead and do this now, since I can. Okay, and this was like this, and then I need 3 of these, put 2 here, myself a tainted crystal. Alright, there's that one, and there's that one, and here is the crucible, and I forgot about the furnace. Put your furnace there, and I'm going to need 1 more crystal, which at this point I'm still using. Actually, honestly, I like using tainted crystals for everything just because they're not really used for that much else. So I'll go ahead and do that, and now I'll also need 2 more crystals to make the thaumium ingots I need to make this a thaumium crucible, because I want to work at the highest efficiency possible. So go ahead and toss a crap ton of saplings. And this tank is probably going to fill up, so it's going to be full of taint, which is bad. What I'm going to do is actually enchant more thaumium ingots than I need, so that I can make thaumium reinforced tanks, because I don't want them to explode on me. That would be really bad. So yeah, I got all kinds of stuff I could be getting rid of right now, and I'm not operating at full efficiency, which is stupid, but it'll be alright. Ow. See how we're doing on this tank. Oh, it's getting close. Really close. Tell you what, to bring my tanks with me. Regulate. Oh no, this is not good. Okay, at the rate this one right here is going, it's going to fill up, and it's not going to look good at all. Because it's got too much taint in it already. So I've got to be careful not to use this one. I'm just going to pull this off. Actually, it would help if I had a recipe that used more taint than it did anything else, but let me see if I can improve the suction on these by putting a device down. No, probably not. For some reason this one's taking priority over the others, and it's full, so Okay, that tank is dangerous at this point. Now I saved myself a couple. That's good. I'm gonna go ahead and use this one because it's mostly pure for the time being. And get these going. Oh no. Oh, it worked. Okay, phew. Alright, so I didn't mess up. I got my arcane furnace. And a couple of these mixed with these. This will give me the thaumium tanks I need, but I'm gonna run out of these right about here. Okay. Now these are gonna give me a pathetic amount of V, but in fact these might be mostly taint for all I know. I think it might be 50-50, but I'm not sure. The flax seeds that I've been saving, they're actually, you know, I'm always going to have a surplus of flax seeds, so I went ahead and I added into the config file that these are worth 1. They're worth 1 each, which is pretty pathetic. But it's just enough to keep this thing moving for a little while. Alright, now we got that taken care of. I can't remember what I had all these extra crystals for. What was the plan here? I can't remember. So we'll go ahead and infuse my crucible now. And then infuse it again. Oh, right, I forgot I needed a couple of these. And I figured I was gonna go ahead and make extra. That's right. Alright, so now I've got some extras. Take my Crucible of Eyes. 2 more Thaumium Ingots. Oh, you're looking ugly, tank. Real ugly. Alright, so now I got myself an extra one of everything. I don't remember what these 2 were for. Oh yeah, I do. They were for the tanks, huh? Which is now too late. That's alright. Well, we've got an extra one of everything. So now I can go and put this all in the Nether, and I should have more than enough stuff. But before I do that, I want to go ahead and build 6. Actually, if I can get away with it, 12. And that should leave me just 1 more left to duplicate, if I get myself a duplicator, which will be good. And I am going to need some more wood, though. So I need 20. No, I'm going to need like, oh geez, if I'm making 12 of these, I'm going to need 48 things of enchanted wood. So that's going to be 2, 4, so I'm going to need 10, basically. 10, and okay, that should do it. Alright, and take 5 from here and 5 from here. We'll go ahead and do it like that. Okay, so that'll give me enough enchanted wood. And then also I'll need 5 air crystals, vaporous. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I'll need 12 of these. That's a lot of vaporous that I just used. Okay. It's cool. We're good. Alright, now this is going to use the majority of my resources to do this, but that's okay. Okay, there's half of them. And here is the other half. Whoops, son of a bitch. I just wasted it. All that V. Okay, there's no more V left in this tank, so now I have to move to the other one. which is not looking like it has a whole lot left either. Okay, that is everything that I need for this, which should be good. Got it, got it, got it, got it, and got it. Massive amounts of arcane bellows with a couple left over for wood, and here's what needs to change about this whole layout. Everything here is going to be wrong from now on, which is why I'm going to need some conduits. But basically what I'm going to do is have these set up right here, and the arcane furnace down here. Oh, I didn't realize that was going to do something stupid. Herp derp, I should have known. Okay, pick this one up too, and make it so that it faces the right way, and now put one of the thaumium crucibles down. Alright, excellent. Now one of these is going to go straight to a tank, I guess. They both should, really. And I've got an extra tank left over, which should allow me to do something along the lines of this. But first I'm going to need some conduits, definitely. Let me make just a whole shit ton, so I don't have to worry about next where it's going to come from. Make 8 batches of it, and that's 64, I think. I'll keep these because I'm about to do something with them. And wood and glass. Wood and glass. It's not enough glass, actually. There we go. And actually, that was way more than enough glass, and I'm a retard. I'm stupid. Okay, here we go. So I only wanted 8 batches of these. I got twice as much as what I needed, see? Herp derp. Alright, so I got 64. And put away the wood. Stupid organization skills are bad. Bad organized is bad. It's about to be nighttime. Ooh, nighttime. Why did I put this here? That was not even remotely what I meant to put where I put it. I meant to put this here. Okay, so now I've got more suction on this bad boy than I do anywhere else. And he's going to drain these 3 tanks. This is going to allow me to siphon all of these into one, and then I can make these into more thaumium tanks. So just take this off real quick. I didn't have to do that, actually. It was attached to a pipe, but I'll go ahead and throw these on, and as soon as this one is empty, it should be full. Man, that was close. Really well done. Okay. Perfect. So now I can take... Oh, I didn't realize there were 3. Well, duh. Alright. So I got myself a couple more thaumium reinforced tanks, which should be good. I can melt down this wooden sword. Absolutely can. Alright, that's perfect. Now, these two tanks need to go. I wonder if you can still access the furnace. Yes, very nice. So, I'll still be able to access the furnace from here. And, I'm going to give it some blaze rods. Because now what it's going to do is, it's going to be fueling for efficiency's sake. But what I'm going to go ahead and do is run a wire to it. I'm going to have it so that I can turn it off. Whoops. Because it's going to be burning blaze rods constantly. Which might not really, it shouldn't really make that big of a difference, to be honest with you, but I don't like that, and I'm going to go ahead and give it a switch, just in case I don't want it to run. I might need a few switches for things, so I'm going to build a few. 1, 2, 3. Alright, I got me some levers. Some levers, I love levers. Levers. And now I got my cable. It's gonna go just like this. Shoop, doo-whoop, doo-whoop. Actually, I might be able to make this work. Let's see if I can do it. Now, I'm going to need to connect it right here. Now I can do it. Kill the furnace. Did it work? No. It did now. Nice. Okay, so I can deactivate it here. And now I can use that furnace coupled with the V to perform some high efficiency melting. Now that I have some high efficiency melting down, I think what I'm going to go ahead and do is build a dark room. The dark room is going to allow me to do something cool, so let me go ahead and take these, and I'm going to put some pumps, or not pumps, but bellows. I don't have a pump yet. On you, and some conduit leading to this other tank, which is going to have all of its V drained away. And now I should be finished with my thom room here. What I'm going to go ahead and do is take my remaining 2 thaumium tanks and put them in the nether so that I have a full setup there as well. And then everything should be good. Mostly tank we have left at the bottom. It's interesting, I think it pulls V's first or something weird like that, because you see like it started out it was even and they were mingled, and now it's all tanked that's left over. No, I think I know what it does. It probably pulls them evenly at the same time, and then when it runs out of one, it's left with nothing but the other. Which means technically you could, well, you could at least make it so that there was 50-50 no matter what, but it's probably about as good as it gets. Okay, so now I have myself an overworld lab, and it was time to make an underworld lab. But what I'm going to go ahead and do is take a recording break. We've got the beginning of our thom room set up on the overworld, and we are going to have the beginning of it set up on the nether in the next episode, and I will try to get a decent farm going. So I will see you guys on the other side. I'm going to take a short break.